Hi students, welcome back to Evershine Coaching Center. I am Faisal sir here. Dear students, today we are going to solve a important problem of class 9th ICSE related to the topic midpoint theorem of mathematics. Okay, and this problem will be helpful for other standard students also, and even for the students who are going to crack for the competitive level exams. See children, today I am going to discuss this question in detail and even in the easiest way how you can solve this problem. First, let me read the question properly and understand the given question. In triangle ABC, M is the midpoint of AB and straight line through M and parallel to BC cuts AC at N. Find the lengths of AN and MN if BC is equals to 7 centimeter and AC is equals to 5 centimeter. Children, one kind request for you all, before you solve any problem, please try to assume the diagram. Assume the diagram, that is in triangle ABC. So, first let me assume one triangle by naming that as A, B, C, right. M is the midpoint of AB, correct no children? M is the midpoint of AB. So, shall we write here M? M is the midpoint of AB. Correct no children? And after that, and a straight line, we are drawing one line through M. From M we are drawing a line, understood? And straight line through M we have to draw, but how you should draw a straight line means condition is it should be parallel to BC. That line should be parallel to BC and cuts AC at N. It means you have to draw a line parallel to BC. Can you see this line? This is BC. Now, we have to draw this line which is parallel to BC, where it touches AC, you have to mark that point as N. Where it cuts AC, understood? That point is N. Any doubts? Now, what is the question? Find the lengths of AN. He is asking you to find this side. Can you see this? He is asking you to find this AN. Done? And MN. What is MN? Can you see this? This is the side MN. He is asking us to find AN and MN. Any doubts? Good. Then, what is BC? This is the length of BC, right? This is my BC line, that is 7 centimeter, correct? And what is AC? He has given this total side. Can you see this? This total side AC is 5 centimeters. Understood the question? Understood the question? Good. Now, which are the sides we need to find? AN and then MN. So, these two sides we need to find. Correct, no? Children, you can see he said M is the midpoint. In the question, what he said? M is the midpoint. Can you see this? M is the midpoint of AB. He said no. It means that is a midpoint theorem. Remember. And where is N? It's touching. Again, N is touching at the mid of AC. So, how you can understand this problem is related to midpoint? This is the clue. This is the hint what I am giving. Already he said that M is the midpoint. Again, if N is touching means where is N is touching? It is also touching the midpoint of AC, no? Both the sides, this both M and N are midpoints. It means that this problem is related to midpoint theorem. Understood? Now, see children, what is the solution? What is given? What is given children? M is the midpoint. M is the midpoint of AB. M is the midpoint of AB, and then we know that MN is parallel to BC. MN is parallel to BC. See children, we know the converse of midpoint theorem. What converse of midpoint theorem is saying? That is, I will tell you. By converse of midpoint theorem, we know that MN bisects BC. MN bisects AC, sorry. MN is bisecting AC, means this M and N was the line, no? Understood? It is dividing the line AC. That is converse of midpoint theorem. Understood? This line, once if it is touching AC, first AC was very good boy, because this when this line came, understood, it has divided into two parts. understood. Since this Mn is touching AC, so M and N, AB is A and C, what is happening? It is dividing into two different parts, correct, no? Into two halves, into two equal halves. That is what, by converse of midpoint theorem, we can say that when Mn bisects AC, understood, that is nothing but N is the midpoint of AC. So we can say now N is midpoint, understood. Before that, actually we cannot say N is the midpoint, understood. By converse of midpoint theorem, if Mn bisects BC, if this Mn line, if it is bisecting BC, and if it is Mn is parallel to BC, then we can say that N is the midpoint. Here we know M is the midpoint, but directly you cannot tell N is the midpoint. By taking this statement, you have to say that N is the midpoint, understood. Sir, by seeing only we can tell, no sir, N is midpoint. Then why we have to write, sir? Many students will be having this doubt, right? No children, by seeing everyone knows, but still you have to comment by giving some important reason. The important reason to tell N is the midpoint, this is the thing, understood. Now see children, and also we know that from midpoint theorem we know that Mn is half of BC, correct, no children? Can we write, no? By midpoint theorem, this Mn side is half of this BC. If you don't know, once again you go back and see the midpoint theorem. We have done the proof how to solve the midpoint theorem. In that we have already shown this statement, Mn is equals to half of BC, correct? Good. Now children, what we have to find? Mn only, no? What we need to find? Mn. So we can write directly Mn is equals to half of, what is BC? In the question he has already given, no? BC is 7 centimeter. Can you see here? BC is 7, right? Good. Then Mn is equals to 2 1s are 2 3s are 6, remainder 1, 0.25s are 10. So Mn is equals to 3.5 centimeters. Mn is equals to 3.5 centimeters. Now what we need to find? An, understood. What we have to find? An. How can you find An? How can you find I mean we have found Mn, right? Now how to find An? See children, for that I will tell you. We know that AC is equals to 5 centimeter. How much is AC? 5 centimeter. So we can write here An is equals to half of AC. An is equals to half of AC, correct? No, because N is the midpoint. We have already shown N is the midpoint. Then An, how much is there? Even AC will also be same. I mean An and NC both will be equal, no? An and NC both will be equal. So An is nothing but half of AC, that is half of 5. So what is half of 5? That is 5 by 2. That's nothing but 2.5 centimeters. So the value of An is 2.5 centimeters. Understood children this theorem? I mean this problem, did you understood how to solve? I hope the concept is clear, right? Children, if you have liked this video, click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel Evershine Coaching Groups to find still more very important problems related to all boards, right? Subscribe and click the bell icon and select all, and share this video to your all friends as much as possible, so let they also understand how to solve this type of problems. If you have any doubts, you can comment below, so we will get back to you and we are going to solve your doubts also, right? Thank you, keep watching, take care, bye bye.